everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we're going to be talking about the Bold and the Beautiful episode that aired on May 16th, which is Monday, at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get right on into it. Quinn asks Liam for forgiveness during her final moments of freedom. Sasha arranges a romantic afternoon with Zende, but Zende's mind is elsewhere. So, when we first come on the scene, Pam is running around, with her head cut off pretty much. And Zende happens to be at her desk. But like I said, she's running around trying to find items for Nicole because Nicole is having labor pains where they're coming like 6 minutes apart. So they're thinking she should go to the hospital. So Pam has this little exercise ball that people sit on, like when they have lower back pain, and pretty much that's where all her pain is deriving from, with the baby trying to push its way out, which is Nicole. So she finds Zende, tells Zende Nicole is in labor, and could she find him some damp cloths, because that's basically what she needs. I don't know what Pam trying to do with some damp cloths, but that's the last thing she needs. Okay. But anyway, Zende follows her into Rick's office, and where Nicole and Maya and Rick are timing her labor pains. Anyway, Pam sits her on the ball, this big old beach ball look like, but it's made of pretty sound rubber, I guess you would call it, plastic mixed in. And she sits on the ball to try to find some relief. But, hey, I don't know about that issue. I just know when you're in labor pain, you just want medication to reduce your pain. Now, I don't know if she's planning on doing natural labor or anything like that. But anyway, Zende is there. He sees her in pain and all of this, and he's asking is anything he can do. And Maya and Rick are in the background saying they need to go get the car, this, that, and the other. And then Zende is telling Rick and Maya could they both go get the car while he could spend some time with Nicole prior to her going to the hospital. And, it's her first child. Don't nobody really know what they're doing around there. Because it's Rick's first child too, and Maya don't have a clue. So they both agree and they go to get the car, and Zende is having a moment with her, but I don't know what he could be talking about when she's in so much labor pain. So you can tell he don't really have a clue. But anyway, they try to kind of pretty much, what do you call it, play nice with each other, have some little pleasantries here and there. He knows she's going to do fine and this, that, and the other. Okay, we move on to Sasha. Sasha's at the Forester camp waiting to surprise Zende at the pool, but she doesn't know, but he doesn't know that she's there. So while she's preparing the pool for him to walk in at any time, because she's texted him to telling him to come home, she has, I guess, a surprise for him. Caroline comes down to the pool, and of course they go into their greetings and this, that, and the other. And basically, Sasha's trying to tell her, go ahead, swim, do what you want. It's your house. I'm just a guest. And then she said, no, basically, I'll just take a little swim because I'm trying to keep in shape after the baby. And, Sasha said, oh, you look great. And she's saying thank you and this, that, and the other. So she goes on to take a swim. We go from there. We got Quinn and Liam. So we're really picking up from Friday's episode when the cops are there to arrest Quinn, and Quinn is asking Liam to not let them arrest her. She's pleading she's pleading her case with Liam as the scene is rolling. And we have Wyatt and Steffi in the back. Both are saying, Liam is not going to not lock you up. You're going to jail. Pretty much just talking after effect stuff. And then a commercial comes. We go back to Zende and Nicole. They're having a moment alone with, each other. While Maya and them are still, hadn't came from the car. And, he's pretty much telling her, you at the last stretch. She's agreeing, yeah. And you can tell she really wants him to escort her to the hospital. But, it's that thing that he has that he can't see her pushing out his uncle's baby and all this kind of crap. He's still messed up in the head, y'all. But we're gonna move from him. We're gonna go back to Sasha and Caroline. Sasha's saying, I don't know if Nicole really thought the stuff through. I mean, how can you give up your firstborn or make like you're not the mother of that child when in fact you are? And being a surrogate, was a nice thing to do, but I don't know if I can give up my first child, is what she was saying. And Caroline was taking it all in retrospect because pretty much it was hidden at her door where she had a baby with Thomas, but Rich wanted to claim it as his child. And, denying the whole mother or father issue is kind of, messing with Caroline mentally. And you can tell it was all her facial expression. Um, And she just pretty much saying, just having your firstborn child, giving it away to your sister and her husband. I mean, how is that gonna look when she's looking at them being a family? She knows that's her child, this, that, and that. And of course, Caroline, she's still looking some kind of way about it. And she's trying to say, well, they're doing the best for the baby and this, that, and the other. Whatever. Okay, we move on back to Quinn, Liam, Wyatt, and Steffi. Quinn is asking to, before the cops take her away, she's wanting to apologize to everyone. Everyone meaning Liam, Wyatt, and Steffi. She's saying Liam has healed her bitterness. She's pretty much telling her son that, made her a better person. She snapped out of that old crazy queen, and she's, more in tune with the sensitive side of life, and, being vulnerable, letting Liam see her vulnerable, making her heal, this, that, and the other, where she could love again, and this, that, and the other. She's asking Stephanie to forgive her, and, just going over the whole 9 yards of forgiveness. Then she pretty much continues to, make her plea and her point. And at the final thing, Liam just tells her to take her away. So all her pleading came to a halt. They hauled her behind on to jail. We go to a commercial. We go back to Liam, Steffi. Jail for right now. Liam, Steffi, and Wyatt. Wyatt is asking Steffi, did his mom hurt her? She said, no, nothing like that. She basically was wanting her to talk with, she was wanting Steffi to talk with Wyatt about her indiscretions and, try to mend fences. And she went on to say she was trying to mend fences with me too. And, I just never saw the side of her. I was like, oh, what's going on, But no, she did not hurt me in any way. We go to Quinn. Quinn's at the police station in the little room where they interrogate you. She got that black detective that's always, there. I forget what his name is. It don't really matter. But he's questioning her and, trying to see if she wants to call her lawyer. And basically she says, no, you can go and process me. Liam wanted me here. I'm here. And that's pretty much it. So she's okay with that. We go back to Caroline and Zende. Zende comes home to find Caroline coming from the pool area. And Caroline bursts into telling him Sasha has this fantastic surprise in the back pool area just for them two. And then he starts laughing because she looks crazy and like, oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. And then he was like, it's okay. And then he said he'll act surprised when he sees Sasha. But anyway, I don't know if Sasha rubbed her the wrong way, but she's spilling much tea towards Nicole side. She's telling him he should go on and see Nicole at the hospital and be her support while she's going through this issue of delivering a baby. Once she delivered the baby, Maya and Rick is going to be cooing and kicking and everything, and they're not going to necessarily be there for her because they're trying to welcome their newborn baby in the world. So, why don't you go and spend time with her? You might regret it, So it's like she's team Nicole now when she once was neutral. But I guess after the talk about, Sasha kind of downing people that want other people to have a baby, or they want to take parental rights from another parent, kind of got to her. So right now, Caroline's team Nicole. So Nicole is at the hospital, and they got her settled in her little bed and all this and that, and the surgeon or the person who's gonna, I guess, deliver her baby, she was telling her it won't be too long now, and she ordered her she can have some ice chips, but that's pretty much it. We go back to Zende and Sasha. Zende goes to the pool and he tells Sasha that, this is just what he needed, which is basically he's saying he needed to be distracted to where he really wanted to be, but he know because this pride thing got him held down, he will only be a nuisance to them and create more drama negatively for Nicole than being there, to be her support system and to just, understand what she's going through. But honey, for me, just weighing it in on y'all, honey, she gonna come out with a banging body. They might do a little Tommy tuck on her. Who knows? She got money, or Rick Force got money. Anyway, she gonna be fine, and it's gonna be on like popcorn. Nicole's gonna come out being a mature woman because you just pushed out a baby. You can't help but be one, I would think. So that's just my little spiel on that one. We go to commercial. We come back from commercial. We're on Steffi, Wyatt, and Liam. Steffi is telling Wyatt, well, I'm sorry, Liam has actually gone home. But so we're just really there with Steffi and Wyatt. And, she goes on to tell Wyatt she's never seen his mom act that way before. She was more affectionate and she was just vulnerable and real. It was just like, oh, I can't believe this woman has metamorphosized into someone totally different that I can enjoy being around. And I don't know what was wrong with Wyatt. He's being too overprotective with Steffi because you got to have some type of empathy for your mom. I mean, come on now. You should work that out. But he's just saying, it's pretty much maybe a plan she's cooking up. Who knows? Because he pretty much led me to believe that he's seen this side of her before. She can be that way. So I don't know where he come with that idea. I think she done snapped into another personality myself, and just as long as nobody threatened her being with Liam or whatever, then it is what it is. But we go to Liam. He's showing back up at his house. He throws his keys down, kind of look like he's frustrated. But then he goes back in his mind and he's remembering some definitely nice times when Quinn was acting like Eve, his wife, and he was acting as another character because he didn't know no better, Adam. And they were sharing very nice moments together, very touchy-feely, very affectionate, and very emotional for the positive. And then he goes on to briefly remember how she was begging on her knees on the floor before the cops, hauled her away at his request. How she was saying that she loved him, she's in love with him. He's changed her. She's a more caring person. Pretty much how she started out before she had the bad relationships with Bill and Deacon and that, whatever other person she failed to mention to us. But, and then it went back to Quinn being in the hot seat with the detectives, and they're trying to understand everything. They're asking her, well, how did you get out the closet? And then she says, lying pretty much, trying to catch her in another lie to have her going down for something else. And then we just kept going back and forth with the scenes to, what was that? Nicole having her baby. She's asking for ice chips. And Maya, where Rick was going to get the ice chips and stuff. And then she said she was going, well, Sasha said she was going, not Sasha, Maya was going to go with him because she had to go talk to the doctor about some other issues about the baby. So again, everything's focused on the baby and not necessarily Nicole. And Nicole looking up there in the bed all pitiful, thinking about Zende and wishing he was there, and probably she's plotting her revenge to get back with Zende. But I think they're working their way back to each other because the episode with the child is going to be resolved. But, somebody's going to be having to move out the house because, of course, you're not going to have the issue with Ridge and Thomas being there. That's going to be a hot mess. So I can see some dynamics changing there with the home situation. Then you got Zende living there. And Sasha always wanted to come over. And then, with Maya living there too with the baby and Rick, it's going to be a constant reminder that, that's her baby. And as he come over, well, he's living there too. Hell, all of them living together. Wait a minute. No, I take that back. Let me go back. Maya's over Brooke's house. So that's where her compound is, over at Brooks Mansion. And that's where they'll be with the baby. But again, like I said, it was a lovely scene. But the same dynamics are going on in two different houses. Excuse me, y'all. I had to go work out in the yard today, and it was a hot mess. Whew. The weather was fine, but just the grass, and y'all know I'm allergic to everything out there. So I just had to come on and get this quick review in for you all. But like I said, same dynamics at two different households. It's not gonna last when Thomas finally come back to Big Bear and Bridge is at home hollering his son, and we already know the truth of that. And Caroline already done foresaw a problem that's gonna arise, and I really think she's gonna navigate more to being on Thomas' side and them being a family, and kicking Ridge his ass out the door somewhere. He ain't got nowhere to go anyway. He need to go back to Paris, really. Then we got the dynamics with Maya and Rick staying at his mom's house and pretty much taking over. But she loves them, and she loves her grandchild that's coming into the world. I don't know if she's having a boy or girl. I think it's a boy, but anyway. And then Zende coming in over there to see them. He's gonna have to see the baby, and they're gonna be cuckooing and keying up, and he gonna wish that could have been him and Nicole. Yeah, him and Nicole's baby. So it's just gonna be a hot mess on in both fronts, but they need to clear it up, because I think Nicole need to have her own little place now, so she can have a person come over there and see her, and everything be fine. I don't know if she might need to get in college somewhere and get a job, or hell, get a job. I think she do have a job, though, tell you the truth, with the Forces. I don't know quite what. I know she's not a model, but she was helping on something. So, it is what it is. It was a pretty good episode. It's just like they were writing two different things back when they should have been playing mostly on Queen, because that's what I wanted to see. I mean, everybody know about, the baby, delivering a baby and this, that, and the other. That was kind of boring. But just the point that Liam let Queen go in jail. But like I said, I don't think he's gonna let her stay there. Because they're gonna be trying to prosecute her for other stuff. I don't know where Deacon is, since he get mad and everything. He might come out the woodwork, say Queen pushed them over the edge. But technically, there's no murder. He back. So he got a leg to stand on. And then he was ready to mess with that crazy woman anyway. So pretty much, y'all, it is what it is. That's my take on The Bold and the Beautiful for today, Monday, May 16th. 2016. Make sure you like the video, share it if you must, and if you're not subscribed to my channel at this time, please subscribe. Okay, love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow, God willing, to give you more Bold and the Beautiful for May 17th, 2016, at 1:30. Okay, but y'all probably get it around 2:30, well, 2:30 or 3 when I upload it. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Bye bye.